interestingly, I think it's hard, and with the hurricanes, you feel a little bit like you're waiting for the Band-Aid, whereas with the fire, the Band-Aid is off and you're just rolling. I think from the emotional preparedness side, the hurricane's almost harder because you have people in that constant projection mode instead of, we got to do this. So I think from the preparedness standpoint, the hurricanes were obviously a lot easier to manage, but the emotional side was harder. Here, it really, on the emotional side, like I said, we didn't really have the opportunity, the luxury of indulging in those emotions, but on the preparedness side, I have to say, it really is the reason that you want to have those drills. Our days are so busy between building census, dealing with families, making sure we're communicating. Sometimes staff training can feel like the thing that needs to fall to the wayside. And truthfully, this, more than anything, this demonstrated to me how powerful staff training is, not only in teaching people what to do, but also how to think. The circumstances in something like a fire change constantly, whether it's transportation changing. In our case, because of the timing of the fire and where they were putting barricades up, we actually couldn't get our second shift to the community. So again, it's, leveraging those relationships, making sure that you've built a culture where people want to be there for you and be there for those residents. And so it really is kind of a holistic picture of, making sure that your culture is healthy, but also making sure that your training and your preparedness are healthy. So I have to say, I said it to my co-executive directors on our campus. We had a Teams call during the course of the morning and kept that call open throughout the time that we were evacuating, so that if we all needed to run back and just shout something to say, I'm having this issue, can somebody work on this for me? We were able to do so. But truthfully, after all of that, as much as there's changing circumstances and there's the ability to look back and realize ways that you could be prepared, you also need to look back at your team and say, we got everyone out. So in that regard, I give us 100%. So got to make sure you celebrate.